Yeah. Excuse me. Where is the play? Oh no, this is not my playbook. Fuck.
Jackson going to change
Damn it.
things up a bit. Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins
That's
out
it.
wide.
Damn it.
That is a gain of 6.
Fuck you.
That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll
It's
have
my
all game.
son's playbook.
Good for everyone. Good for his
Damn it.
completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball
Oh
and
shit,
throw
man.
it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019.
Ah, you gotta get that.
Derrick Henry.
You gotta get that.
Only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Let me see.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And now they'll shift things around. Jackson will keep it. And he will have Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
They're picking up on 3rd and 1 on
Yeah.
the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Yo.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Henry running right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's complete. It's Flowers with it. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First target, first catch, first down.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Henry. Shoves him aside.
Jack's off.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Brandon, 5 yards.
Are we also flashy? Yeah. Started from the bottom, dude. That's yeah. Weak, that's yeah.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 41 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs.
Check. Watch the run come in. Just in case. Damn.
A first down carry for Henry.
Aye.
This one down to about the 10-yard line.
Aye.
Going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again to Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
Aye.
Step aside.
Aye.
Here to pick up the first down. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. About 2 yards shy of the gain. 4-yard pickup leads to fourth down. The Eagles will take
Standing up in those seconds, so let them also go like that teacher. If I'm your topic for me, when I'm not to read it. So you want me to get started, the rhythm you sound like to let it. Cause I must get back this on the west mama before I just give me where you never give nobody to be shy. I don't want them watching the good time. But when they tell me to tell them, I don't know. But when I don't give a me and I woman I'm chanting. She dancing to her so I don't know. But when I'm on the rest of them, you know I'm not so bad. She me like a man when I'm I love how you move your body. Come, shorty, walk it for me. Next time they got go say cause you let them look so good like a cherry. Next time you drop it for me. Oh na na mama fit to fit it. So you want me go yesterday. The rhythm you waist I'm like to lele. Cause I must get that kiss on your waist mama before I die. Just give me where you never give nobody to be shy. I don't want of them who watching the good time. But when you tell me go tell them I don't know about you. But when I don't in the band, me and a woman and me chanting this that she dancing to Afro soca. I don't know about you. But when I'm on the road and I'm in the road, you know I'm not sober. She treat me like a hard lover.
Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick.
the offense staying out. They're going to go with 4th and 2. They go play action now. Jackson, he'll try to do it himself. And it is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
I love how you move your body. Come, shorty, walk it for me. Next time they nothing to say cause you let them look so good like that cherry. Next time you drop it for me. Oh na na mama fit to pity. So you want me road yesterday, the rhythm you waist up like Tulele. Cause I must get a taste of that waist mama before I die. Just give me where you never give nobody, don't be shy. I don't all of them who watching they go tired. But when they come we go tell them I don't know about it. But when I don't eat the band, me and a woman and me chanting to start. She dancing to Afro soca. I don't know about you. When I'm in the world, I'm in the boat, you know, no soca. No, soca. Check. Ooh la 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 la. Oh na.
Still on the field. They'll go for 2. Now Lamar changing the look.
Check, man. He don't follow him. We got him. He's not following him. Got him.
That's caught at the 2. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
I love how they walk, baby.
Come sure they walk it for me. They're standing nothing to say cause you let them look so good like plenty cherry. This time you drop it for me. Oh na na mama fit to pity. So you on the road yesterday, the rhythm you waist up like Tulele. Cause I must get a taste of that waist mama before I die. Just give me where you never give nobody, don't be shy. I do all of them who watching they go tired.
I don't know about you. When I jump in the boat, and in the boat, and no one thing no soccer. And I'm saying to walk on hookah. I don't know about you.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out
Check.
to kick this one away.
Come here, Saquon.
And they'll get him
Fuck you doing back there returning kick?
27.
Yeah. Oh, he must have froze or something because I froze.
I love how you move your body. Come sure they walk it for me. I'm standing nothing to say cause you let them look so good like plenty cherry. If I'm you drop it for me. Oh na na mama fit to pity. So you on the road yesterday, the rhythm you waist up like Tulele. Cause I must get a taste of your waist mama before I die. Just give me where you never give nobody, don't be shy. I do all of them who watching they go tired. But when they come we go tell them I don't know about you. But when I don't in the band, me and a woman and me chanting to start. She dancing to Afro soca. I don't know about you. But when I'm on the road and I'm in the boat, you know I'm not sober. She grip me like a ball over and me chanting like
Oh yeah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one drops down.
Deep zone KO. I love how you move, everybody. Book it for me.
Because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Second and 10.
Cause I.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Whew.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
I don't know about you.
Picks up 7 yards. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's caught. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the
Check.
Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
I don't care how many times we say
Ooh, na.
watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices,
Yeah, yeah.
You see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, we wanted them to catch that.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
Oh, good catch. Good catch.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Again, he'll drop the throw.
That is a fucking penalty.
Seconds remaining now.
And a loss of down.
Defense, because they've been showing their best coverages.
Fuck, man.
So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here.
No!
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. And a turnover.
Fuck!
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Touchdown. Don't score yet. I don't know about you. I'm in the ball. You know what's about to happen. You're about to hear some more music.
I don't know about you, but when I'm on the road, I'm in the road.
Go ahead, quit on me like your father quit on you and your mother.
I love how you move your body. Come shorty, walk it for me. You're standing up into say cause your lips them look so good like them teacher. The time you drop it for me. Oh na na ma fit to pity. So you want me road yesterday. You ready me waist up like two million. Cause I must get that kiss around with mama before I die. Just give me where you never give nobody to be shy. I know all of them watching they go try. But when they talk, we go tell them I don't know about this. But when I don't in the band, me and a woman I'm chanting Muslim. She dancing to a crossover. I don't know about you. But when I'm on the road and I'm in the boat, you know I'm not so
Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
All right, this isn't fun anymore.
15-0.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the counter, it's Henry. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
This 2nd and 4. They run wide side with Henry. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now Jackson going to shift him around. It's a quarterback sneak. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a 1st down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead they said, forget it. Let's just get a 1st down and start a new set.
Jackson going to keep it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Play action. Now Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. Loose inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Henry out of the pistol. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. 2nd half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. This is cool. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
180.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over? Until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Lamar changing the play. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch do it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Seattle. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Normally you see three tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. It certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time, ends up leading him just a bit too much.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
A 50-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start with the option. Down the right sideline. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
A 41-yard gain. And the Ravens.
They go play action with Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. Here's Jackson to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Fights loose. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with 4th down and 1. An audible here to get a new look. Jackson's going to try the sneak. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Walker to start the drive. And some room to work. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Walker now in 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Darnold now to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Darnold from the gun. Oh, and that is incomplete. Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Jackson to Bateman there, 1st down Ravens.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. They'll find Bateman once more. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. Fights through it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
That's complete. Left side to Bateman. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Darnold. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This will be fielded at the 17. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson going deep for Hopkins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jobe. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, a combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Inside handoff, Henry. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now Lamar changing the look. Jackson will keep it. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd is an nickel quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
To throw is Jackson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now it's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Jackson now. And that'll be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
13.
And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. They're prepared for him to try and take off.
Henry up the middle. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
Sit up!
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. Oh, they're changing this at the line. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Jackson to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
No tougher place to be in a spot like this than Seattle. Here's 3rd down. Throwing, Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Here it is, 4th and inches. An audible here to get a new look.
Return it. Let's go. Get hot. Get hot.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
GG's, baby. Keep your head up, man. You play hard, man. You go ahead and quit on me like your father quit on you and your mom.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff to Henry.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 7, 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up a first.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Quit the game, baby. Be like your dad, baby. Game over.
Down and not a touchdown.
Why? The game is over, though. That's what I'm saying. For what, though? I understand it was a good game, but the game is over. That's what I'm trying to say. Shit, I could fumble? No, I'm gonna kneel it, but I'm just saying, like, I don't. That's what's up, man. I get it.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here
All
as
right.
they work towards a field goal try.
Hashtag milk that clock, baby. What if you get a field goal block?
Come on. Moving like me.
Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. Now the timeout will be.
Nah, you played very well. Fuck that. You had good defense. I was fucking with you, man. I was seeing if you would that you would get pissy and mad and fuck you, man, fuck you, you changed you, fuck you, fuck you. But you wasn't like that, so respect to you, bro.
And now this game's going to come down to the right
It's
leg
tough
of the
to stop,
kicker.
bro. I ain't even scored a touchdown.
To go. This for the win.
You didn't give up 6.
And joy will reign in the Inner Harbor as the Ravens have won it. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game, but hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win, and in this time